Welcome to Self Talk in the Mirror, a podcast where we explore how the way we speak to ourselves shapes our life. I am Kashish Jain, and today we are talking about something truly powerful, the way we talk to ourselves when we look in the mirror. Think about it. When you stand in front of the mirror, what do you say to yourself? Do you encourage yourself? Or do you focus on what's wrong? Many of us are our own worst criticize. But what if we change that? What if instead of being hard on ourselves, we started lifting ourselves up? That's what we will talk about today. How self talk in the mirror can boost confidence, improve our mindset, help us live a happier life. So take a deep breath and let's get started. Part 1. What is self-talk and why does it matters? Self-talk is the way we speak to ourselves in our mind. It's that voice inside us that comments on everything we do. Sometimes this voice is kind and supportive. Other times it is critical and negative. The way we talk to ourselves affects our confidence, our mood, the choices we made. For example, imagine you made a mistake. If your self talk is negative, you might say, I am so stupid, I always mess things up. But if your self talk is positive, you might say, it's okay, I will do better next time. Everyone makes mistake. I can learn from this. See the differences when we change the way we speak to ourselves. We change the way we feel and act. Part 2. The power of talking to yourself in the mirror. Talking to yourself in the mirror is different from just thinking positive thoughts. When you look into your own eyes and say something out loud, it feels real. You hear it, you see yourself saying it, and your mind starts to believe it. Think about how you would encourage a close friend. If they are feeling down, you would not say, you are not good enough, you will never succeed. Of course not. You did say you are strong, you are capable, you have got this. So, why not talk to yourself that way? When we say positive words in the mirror, we build self confidence and start treating ourselves with kindness. Part 3. The science behind mirror self talk. You might be wondering, does this real work? Yes, and science prove it. Studies show that positive self-talk helps with reducing stress and anxiety, boosting confidence, improving motivation. One study found that athletes who practice mirror self-talk perform better than those who did not. Why? Because looking at yourself by saying positive words create a stronger emotional connection. It helps rewire your brain to believe in yourself. So, if you have ever doubted whatever mirror self-talk works, remember even science supports it. Part 4. How negative self-talk affects us. Now let's talk about negative self-talk. We all have an inner voice that sometimes bring us down. It might say things like, I am not smart enough. I don't deserve happiness. I always fail. And the problem is, if you hear these words enough, we start to believe them. But here's the good news: we can change our inner voice. Instead of saying, I am not good enough, try saying, I am growing and learning. Instead of, I always fail, see, I am trying my best, that's enough. By practicing mirror self-talk, we can replace these negative thoughts with positive ones and build a healthier mindset. Part 5: How to start practicing mirror self-talk. Now that we know why self-talk matters, let's talk about how to start practicing in front of a mirror. At first, it might feel weird. You might even feel silly talking to yourself out loud. But that's okay. Here is a simple way to begin. Step 1: Find a quiet space with a mirror. This could be your bedroom, bathroom, or anywhere you feel comfortable. Step 2: Stand or sit in the front of the mirror. Look directly into your own eyes. Step 3: Say something positive. Start with something simple like, I am strong, I am worthy of love, I am capable. At first it might feel forced, but over time your brain will start believing it. The key is to be consistent. Even if you don't feel confidence right away, keep showing up, because every time you speak kindly to yourself, you are rewriting the way you see yourself. Final thoughts and challenge for you. So, what's the takeaway? We have learned that self-talk matters. It shapes our confidence, our emotions, and even our daily decisions. And the mirror is not just a reflection, it's a powerful tool to build self-confidence, self-love, and self-belief. So here are my challenges for you tonight. Stand in front of the mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and say something positive, even if you feel awkward, even if you don't believe it yet. Say it anyway. Because the more you practice, the more your mind will start to accept and believe it. And one day you will realize that the voice in your head has changed. It has become your biggest supporter, not your harshest criticize. And that is the real power of self-talk. Thank you for tuning into Self-Talk in the Mirror. If this episode helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, you are enough just as you are.